Testing, testing.
Testing, testing.
Testing, 1, 2.
Testing, 1, 2.
Testicle, 1, 2, 3.
Testicle, 1, 2, 3.
My name is Jaxon.
My name is...
You don't know your name?
My name is Testicle Jaxon.
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 Do you have a testicle?
Do you have at least one testicle?
Testicle Jaxon.
How are you going to podcast if you're laughing the whole time?
I'm Jaxon. I'm trying to have a conversation with you about testicles. Very normal conversations that we have on Ash and P. You can't just laugh.
I'm an amateur.
I
I'm
know. Listen, I'm also very funny.
Mm-hmm. We know that because you got a lot of laughter today.
Yes, a lot of laughter.
Okay, so what about the testicles?
Do you have any?
Yes, I have 2.
Oh, that's good. That's healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I didn't, I know where I'd be.
Do you check them regularly?
Yes.
How do you check your testicles?
I feel my balls.
Do you have to have a warm shower for that?
No.
You just randomly
Just
check
raw
them?
dog it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question. Do you shave? I find that this is a term that men use, especially white men. I think it's a white man
They
thing.
have sensitive skin.
Yes.
I don't.
I think that the lighter your skin is, the more sensitive it is. And
Yeah,
so I'm just
Your
wondering.
brother chafes.
I don't.
You don't?
No.
Oh, you're very tan.
He tans better than his brother.
So.
That's great. So Jaxon, how is 7th grade?
It's cool.
That's not a good response for a podcast.
It's
7th
cool.
grade is amazing. It is.
I didn't ask you to
Explain
lie.
what it is.
I asked you to
Talk
tell me.
about it.
It's more enjoyable than elementary
And
because
why?
I don't sit in a single classroom.
Okay, so you like the moving of the classroom. You like having like 7. How many teachers do you have? 7?
Oh,
Oh, you only have 4 because you're in band.
you're right. You only have 4. Most kids would have 5 in your grade because they do AB. So one of their 6 teachers is double, but his teacher for band and PE are double. So he only has 4.
4. Okay, so what do you do in band and PE?
For band PE, we basically just
Is there actually any physical ed
yes,
done?
there's
What is the physical ed?
we run laps around the Clovis East Blacktop, or we do a HIIT workout, and then on Thursday we run a mile.
Okay.
On Wednesday we just
How long is what's your mile run right now?
my last one was like 11.
Oh,
Oh no, we gotta get better at that.
I mean, what was mine, P, when
I
I
don't
would be
know.
at the gym with you?
25.
Yeah,
I
which
don't
is
know. I don't
really
know.
bad. You're like almost half.
Yeah. At first I was like slow, but then I got better and
Okay.
I stopped running a
That's
mile.
good.
Oh.
That's good.
So-
You've seen progress through the year,
Yeah.
like as you've been taking it. That's good. Okay. So what is your least favorite part of 7th grade?
Probably. Let me think about that.
Everything except band.
Maybe the
Maybe.
teacher makes it boring.
Your teacher, your AB teacher.
Excuse me, I was not asking for real Ash to join this conversation.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
it's fun that sometimes, but like sometimes when we try and research stuff, it's blocked because he has everything blocked, except for like clever.
You guys don't have access to the World
And
Wide
so he
Web.
like says, like, I don't
Okay, so AB is boring for you. That's the least liked class that you enjoy.
yeah.
Have you met new friends? No. Are you still friends with a lot of your old friends from elementary school?
Yes.
That's good, because a lot of times you're not friends with them. And eventually you'll grow out of those friends. But at least like they're still there for now if you need them, if you need to go have lunch or pizza or whatever. Do you ever see your high school brother?
Yeah, I go over to high school.
You do? You cross the red line? Isn't there a red line?
I just go around like towards the park.
You go around the red line.
That makes it invisible or what?
Does everyone think you're a ninth grader when you go around the red line?
I don't know. Saying Hayden short, I mean, I can pass as a ninth grader too.
Okay.
Hayden did say that everyone, when Jackson's there, everyone's like all excited and Jaxon.
Jackson's a very cool person.
I agree.
He's very enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
So Jaxon, any ladies in 7th grade?
Nope.
No?
You didn't have
whatsoever.
any ladies at all this year?
Nope.
You didn't talk to anyone?
Well,
I've talked to people.
I didn't ask you for your-
I talked to them. Never got them.
Oh, never got them. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you this. So I think that 7th and 8th grade are like the years from hell. I think that they're hard, and I think that they're like they try to make or break you. That's really how I feel. It's not that they do make or break you. It's that they try to, because you're very, you're coming out of being a kid in elementary school, and you're trying to find your footings, and you're trying to figure out what to do. And you have all of these options, which are super cool, that you have, like, you can do this sport or that sport or band or choir or all these things. But how do you channel that into something? Because you have to eventually choose it. And then once you do choose it, you're kind of stuck in it. And if it's not working even a few months in, or you're not like totally loving it, or you're not connecting with people, you're kind of stuck no matter what. And it takes a while. Like, I feel like those 2 years, I know as a kid, were awful. I always tell people, I hate 7th and 8th grade. I think middle school is the worst age to be in, and I think middle school is the worst age to parent. So I honestly think that you are killing it, that you're figuring out your ways in 7th grade to meet your brother, to cross the line, however you illegally do. I mean, it's not a border. It's just a red line, okay? And however you're managing it, just know, like, 7th and 8th grade is tough. It's tough for everyone, no matter how old, no matter what you look like, no matter your sex, no matter what you're into, whatever. It's going to be tough for everyone. I was the worst kid in 7th and 8th grade. I did not like myself much, and I also didn't have a whole lot of friends. I actually, so 7th grade, and you have to remember, I didn't go to public school. So I didn't have like friends to even transfer into 7th and 8th grade. I had gone to elementary school for a little bit, and it was really ghetto, real ghetto. And it was real bad. And so my mom was like, you're going to do this homeschooling through this church, and this is what you're going to do. And then she tried to put me in like the public school system in 7th grade. Terrible idea. Actually, I think it might have been 8th grade, but terrible idea. I was in junior high, and I had no friends.
I'm sorry.
And so I went to this school. I actually went to Kings Canyon Middle School. Shout out to all the gangsters that are there right now.
Neighborhood.
Yes. So I go to Kings Canyon Middle School, and I know no one, except I actually did like see like maybe one or two people that I remember going to like 3rd and 4th grade with, you know. But I had no one. And at the time, like, my mom we were really invested in our church, which meant my mom was very conservative. And so we grew up very conservative, and I was thrown into the school of a bunch of kids that were not necessarily conservative. And so the Mexican girls didn't like me because they thought I was trying to be better than them by not looking like them, by not dressing like them. I didn't wear the baggy pants and the tight little shirts. I didn't wear the lip liner around I didn't wear any makeup. My mom didn't let me wear makeup. And so they would always tell me that I thought I was trying to be white. And I was like, I'm not trying to be white. I just can't. My mom won't let me wear any of that. Like, I can't, And so, and I think back then that was kind of normal. Like, some mom and dads let you look a certain way and some didn't. And that was probably the big thing back then. Like, oh, you're trying to be this. Oh, you think you're better than me? You think you're like, you're white and you're better than me? And I was just like, no, I can't dress any other way. Like, literally everything I'm wearing, my mom bought me. I don't know. Like, what can I do? So I had one friend, and she was a saint, and I'll never forget her because my time didn't last long. I got into a big fight with a bunch of girls behind the gym, and my mom was like, "You're never going back there again." But I'll never forget her, and she was a very tall, very large girl, and she was African American, and she had my back, and she always we just clicked. As soon as I met her, we clicked, and she knew the girls were always against me, and I was like, I'm not doing anything, but I mean, my mom let me wear clear mascara. That's how square I was compared to everyone else. And so these girls were like, well, we're going to, let's fight. And I was like, and of course my personality is like, well, then fine, let's fight. And so they're like, okay, meet us behind the gym, whatever. My friend always had my back. She was there for me. She would throw down with me. She would, whatever I needed her for, she was always there for me. But I literally only had really one friend in elementary or in junior high. And so fast forward, I met a few people there, and whatever. My mom was like, you're getting into fights. You're not doing well. You're obviously, I'm pulling you out. So she pulls me out. So then I do homeschool for 4 years, whatever. My senior year, I'm like, I need 2 classes to graduate. But I'm like, please, I just want to go back to my senior year. I want to go back to high school. I want to go to prom. I want to go to dances. I want to be a normal kid. And so my mom's like, okay, we'll try public school one more time. So I go back my senior year, which I was already working and way different than all the other kids. But I did meet people. And I was more comfortable in my skin. But what I'm saying is I remember those years, and although I didn't go all 2 years, they're really hard. And they're hard to connect even with other people. And I remember feeling like I didn't know my place. And hopefully, this is your 7th grade year. And every parent I talk to always says they feel like their kids struggle more 7th grade year than 8th grade year. And so whatever it is that you may be struggling with, maybe you're king of the castle. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you are, just know, 7th grade year sucks. 8th grade year sucks less, but sucks. But 9th grade year, 10th grade year, 11th grade year, you get there. Is that Alexa? Alexa needs to be quiet. But it gets better, but you start here. And you got to build, and it takes time, and it sucks, but it takes time. But it will get better. So whatever little thing is going on, whether it's friends or work, schoolwork, adjusting, it's got to be a big adjustment. Even if you like it, it's got to be a big adjustment going from a teacher of 1 that has their expectations to 4, and they all have different expectations. Mm-hmm. So just know that. You're such a big talker.
Yeah, I know.
You're a great podcast guest.
Acting like my dad.
Yeah. What's going on, J-Rock? You don't have anything to say?
I don't know. I don't have any response.
Why?
She
just gave a lot of information.
I wasn't going to ask a question, but
ask
she
it.
kept on.
Ask me. Sorry.
Ask me.
Sorry. Was it about the fact that I didn't get to wear lip liner?
Was it because she wore clear mascara?
No.
That her friend, do you wonder if she's still friends with her friend?
I'm not, by the way, not friends with anyone.
Do you want to know, like, if she got beat up? Do you want to know?
Oh yeah, did they jump you?
They did try to jump me.
But
I didn't get beat up. I didn't get beat up. I had my friend, I had like maybe 2 other people with us, and then a bunch of teachers came in and broke us all up. So, yeah. Good times. You know what was the hit back then?
What?
Mariah. Her Butterfly
Mm-hmm.
CD.
Yeah.
That was the hit back then.
Oh,
It was the Mariah Carey before she really
Went
went off the deep
Yeah,
end.
you don't know the real one.
Yeah, the good one.
Not
I don't know what that is, but
that must be
probably
one of her
not.
new ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do love that song. That's
Hey,
like
that's
my favorite.
She's made so much money off that. That's like the number one played Christmas
It
song
always like spikes at the
at
end of the
Christmas.
year.
Yeah, she makes so much money. She might be losing it and crazy, but she makes so much money off that. Yeah.
Well, Jax, before you leave our little episode here, anything you want to say?
Yeah.
Balls. What?
Jingle, what was that?
Just use it's fine. It's fine.
Do good in life.
Yeah. Are you giving yourself advice in the future?
Oh, I like that.
Don't. I'm trying to think of a word. Don't be like this.
Don't
Don't
be like you.
don't smile.
Don't smile.
They caught me at the worst time.
Oh, well, that's not a smile.
Yeah, no,
You're like smirking.
they just like put me into the position, and then like I sit there. They don't say, "Okay, smile, 1, 2, 3." They just, okay. Shh. I don't have any time to react.
So react.
Always stay smiling. Yeah, be happy.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
All right.
That's
Thanks,
all.
Jax.
that's all for my
Thanks for swapping with
real
Pete
pee and I don't know.
and Jaxie Poo.
Yeah.